Hey guys, it's Run from Makeup by Run, and if you want to see this look, my scary vampire look, stay tuned for more. Hey guys, so I'm back with another tutorial, and this is my last one for Halloween. Thank goodness. I saved the best for last. This is my scary vampire look. I'm talking a little weird because the fangs, I'm trying to hold them in because they came unglued. But I'm doing a look involving applying an appliance, a foam appliance to my face, which explains why it's so, like, it has all this stuff going on. And it's the Wuchi Vampirus foam piece. And it's a really scary look. I want to do something scary because there's a lot of regular vampires, sexy vampires, but there's no like really intense ones. So this could be a vampire or a monster, whatever. But it was interesting to be able to finally put a foam piece on. This is the first time I've ever done it. It wasn't too bad. I probably could have done a little bit of more, adding a little latex around. But yeah, I used all items from Graftobian. You can check them out at graftobian.com. And if you want to see how I did this look, stay tuned for the tutorial. Hey guys, so I'm back with another Halloween video, and today I will be doing this funky vampire look. Now, I already have makeup on from, like, I had an all-day wedding, so I'm going to actually just kind of keep my eye makeup and just kind of use this foam appliance thingamajig right here. And I'm going to make a vampire that is kind of just more like intense looking, like the kind of vampires with the scrunched up stuff going on right here, like in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and a little bit more of a just scarier vampire. And there are a lot of vampire tutorials out there, but this is going to be my take on it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull my hair back, and so you get the foam appliance right here. Now it came with these little eye things that were loosely attached, and I just poke them out. So what you want to do is kind of fit it to your face. So this is what it looks like. You know where the nose goes, and then you can see the eyes through. So what I'm going to actually do is, instead of cutting with a scissor, I'm going to rip off some extra pieces around the eye, because I don't want it too close to my eye, because that's just going to get like irritable, and I don't want like the spirit gum like fumes all up in my eye. So I'm just tearing it like that. Okay, that's a little bit better. So it's not all up on my eye, and then when I glue it, I'll just stretch it out a little bit. So if you wanted to, if it was really too big for you, you could also like kind of tear off the edges. So what you want to do is have the proper materials to apply it, and I'm going to use the latex and foam latex appliance makeup kit from Graftobian, and it has some grease paint, some spirit gum, powder, and it's going to help me. All of this is going to help me like glue it on and remove it later. So you want fresh, clean skin, so let me go ahead and get that going on. I'm going to take a moisturizer. Okay. So let's get started. So you're going to take your spirit gum, and then what you're going to do is kind of decide where you want to place it. I think I'm going to keep the nose like right in the center right here, and then glue it down. And the key with something like this is to glue it down one at a time, one piece at a time, because it's too hard to glue the whole thing. So what I'm going to do is take some powder and a puff, and then I'm going to powder around the edges of the mask so I know where to kind of place the spirit gum. And all this stuff comes with the foam latex kit. Okay, so this is where I want it. I'm just going to do the edges. Okay, so you kind of see where I want to start. So now I'm going to take the spirit gum and apply it first at the nose. Okay, and the key to doing this is to get it tacky. So instead of getting my finger all messed up by patting it, I'm going to take a Q-tip and just kind of roll it back and forth. This is going to get it tacky. And when the Q-tip starts to stick, you know it's ready. Okay. So I'm going to place it back on top. And be careful because the edges are so thin. You don't want it to roll under. Okay, now it's stuck on. And then I'm going to continue to glue everywhere else. But it helps to kind of glue it in the nose and the center just because it kind of holds it in place. Okay, so I have this glued on pretty well. As you can see, the tricky part is getting it around the eyes. So for that reason, I think what I'm going to do is keep the eyes dark, just because there's no room for like eyeshadow shape or anything. So now that the first layer of glue is on, what you can do to help blend is take some liquid latex. So here's some Graftobian liquid latex that came in my bald cap kit. And I'm just going to take a cheap brush. I bought some really cheap brushes from like Walmart. And I'm going to paint a thin layer around the foam and keep it thin. And you can do up to 2 layers, but that's all you need. And this is going to help the foam blend into the skin a little bit better, so there won't be such a divide. So when the liquid latex is dry, and again, do light layers so it dries quicker, and you can always use a blow dryer to help speed up the drying process. Now you're going to take your powder and your puff and just powder the edges because we don't want it sticking on anything. Okay, so we powdered it up. Now it's time to just have fun with it and paint it. So the thing with foam is that you can't use regular foundation on it because it just won't look realistic. So what you need to do is use grease paint. This is a grease paint wheel that came with the latex and foam appliance kit. And I'm just going to actually pick a color that's a little bit lighter than my skin tone because, you know, vampires tend to be on the light side, but I'm not going to go white. I'm just going to go a little bit paler. I'm going to take the brush that comes with this kit and let's see, I think I might just go for this color right in the middle and see what that looks like. Actually, that is my skin tone, actually darker than my skin tone. So let's mix in a little bit of this lighter one. Let's see, okay, we're getting there. You have to remember that since it's a lighter base, then you have to be careful because it's not going to be the same skin tone as on your face because of the lighter canvas. So I'm going to add a little bit more of that cream color. That should be good. So I'm just going to paint this whole thing this color. I'm going to speed it up and use a latex sponge that came in the kit. Okay, so it's nice and covered up, and now I'm going to pick a foundation that matches my skin, that will match my skin to the foam latex piece. So I'm just going to take my Graftobian Cool Cream Foundation Kit, and we're going to start with one of the lighter colors and see how it looks. And that's actually a pretty good match. So I took this color right here, and I'm going to use this as my regular foundation just because I don't want to use the grease paint all over my face. I want to use something that looks like would really be my skin. So I'm going to take now a concealer brush and I'm going to take more of that foundation. And now I'm just going to kind of stipple the edges. And this is going to help everything blend in a little bit better. As you can see, now I kind of like changed the color up a little bit. I started applying different kind of tones to compensate for the prosthetic being a little bit more white than my skin. So it's starting to blend in a lot better, and it's going to blend in even more when you set it with powder. So I'm going to set it with just the white powder that came with the kit. Now don't be afraid to get like a generous helping, because this will help to blend everything in together. Okay, so then when you have it all patterned set, now you can kind of work on emphasizing like the wrinkles and the scary stuff, and you know, like any kind of makeup that you want to put on top. I'm going to take this black pencil that came in the latex and foam appliance kit, and I'm actually just going to trace in anywhere I see a wrinkle, and then I'm going to blend it. And then I'm just going to blend it out with a brush, just to kind of soften it. Once you take your hair down, it really starts to look a little bit real, huh? Okay, so now you can kind of do whatever makeup you want. You can't really see the eyes too well, but I'm going to just kind of do more of a black smoky eye all the way around. So I'm going to take my black matte shadow from Graftobian, and then I'm just going to kind of get in here and do like a smoky eye, because it's going to kind of disguise, you know, the edges of where the latex are. I'm going to continue to kind of shade with my powder palette. I'm going to go for like this brownish color, and I'm going to contour. Just to kind of add dimension to the face. And then I'm just going to do like a red lipstick kind of thing, just because, you know, why not? I'm going to start actually first though by taking that black pencil and using it as a base for the red, so that way it's a little deeper. I'm going to make it extra pointy. You could actually leave it with a black lips, but that's a little bit too scary for me. I'm going to go ahead and add some red lipstick. It's like I'm really starting to freak myself out right now. So I'm just going to add it on top, just to kind of give a little bit more color. And it kind of mixes with it just to kind of give it a really deep burgundy look. I don't know if you can see that on camera. And I mean, I'm going to add some accessories, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, I added some accessories, some teeth, and a wig. And these teeth are hardcore. to get used to them to talk. But they kind of effed up my lipstick, so do your teeth first, then your lips. But the final touch is, you can add some blood or you can leave it like this. My lipstick already looks like blood in the teeth. But this is blood gel from Graftobian. It's a little bit better than the cheap blood at the Party City because it doesn't run and stain and stuff. So I'm just going to put a little bit on just the corners. As if I ate something. And let it drop down. And then I'm going to take that black eyeshadow, add some blacks just to kind of make the blood look a little bit more textured and dry. So yeah, the lipstick looks like blood on my teeth, but it's my lipstick. So I'm just wearing a black dress that I happen to be wearing to my gig. You can wear whatever you want with this. You can go goth, you can go vampy, you can wear something regular, but this is your vampire look. The wig really helps to kind of hide the lines from where the foam latex piece was, and it kind of just creates a frame for it. So yeah, this is the final look. I know it's super scary, not cute at all, but if you want to do something really freaky and, you know, intense and out of your comfort zone, like a Halloween fright house type of thing, try out this look. All you need is that foam latex piece and the appliance kit, and you can kind of create this whole thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.